Right, Alan here, Jeepers Keepers. What are we doing today? Weather's rubbish, so I can't do anything electrical. So I figured, well, since the bigger tyres have got to go on, that vacuum thing here, this ball with the bigger tyres, is going to be, will possibly hit. So I need to move that. So this is what the video is for today. To move this. Held on, I brought a bracket, a couple of screws, go up here, and there we have, let's have a look, there we have one. Where's the other one? I don't know if you can see that. The other one's down there as well. So, following the pipe from that, following that little pipe here, comes, so if you can see the wiggle up here by the washer bottle, round back here, and it goes into that T-piece. There's a T-piece under this loom here. Don't disturb it too much because everything's working, and these old girls can be got brittle wires. But it goes into a T-piece there, so I've got to move that somehow and put it somewhere else in the engine. There's no room down here, and what room there is down here, I don't want to put it down there because it'll melt, because that's where the exhaust side is. So the only other thing I can think of is to put it around here, where there's nowhere near the amount of the same heat. Now ideally it would have gone here, but I've got this unit here which heats up the gas because I'm running LPG, and what that does quickly, if you've never seen one before whilst I'm here, is it's plumbed into the heater matrix lines. The water lines go into the Jeep, the heater. See these two lines here, it's plumbed in, so the water goes, the car warms up, the water warms up, the water's going through this, the gas comes into, is piped into this via a regulator and stuff under pressure. But being liquid petroleum, it's ice cold, so by the time it goes into here, this heat exchange thing turns it into a nice controllable vapour, and it goes over there by another regulator thing and gets burnt off into the fuel. But that's not what we're here for today. The idea is today is to mount it. So I'm thinking there's not much going on around here, and it's very lightweight, and I should have enough pipe, if not I'll buy some, to connect it and place it over here. Maybe cable tie it or make a bracket. So that's what I'm going to do. So that's what we're going to do. Let's have a look. So let's undo these two screws. Right, so she's off. So she's off. There's your little bracket screw retainer clip. And what I've done was, is I've now got a hacksaw, and I've chopped that bit off. So I've not affected the vacuum or anything, but that gives me a bit more playroom underneath the bike. So what I thought was, so I'll mount it. Basically, what I've done was, is I've got a box of bits and bolts and all sorts of rubbish like you have at home. You can buy these sort of radio bars, metal screws, bent bits and brackets, all keeps things like this. So I went to the box and found this bit of metal. So I basically attached it to the side of the water filler tank, so nice and secure here. Then I shall use the original screw retainer clip that was on both sides, using the original bolt or screw that went, in this case bolt, but it's a screw in the other one, so it must have been taken off or replaced sometime. But anyway, screw or bolt, using that one there, and I should bolt that up so it sits, whoop, so it sits at harm's way in there. Now what I did do also, before I do that, is I took the pipe off from underneath, the feed pipe, and it's got a natural kink in it anyway where it comes up and goes round here. So I lifted it up and I've sent it there, up here. I've cable tied it plus there, and at the moment it sits up here. So what I shall now do is I shall cable tie it here along there, and I've got a piece of this hose here which just happens to have lying around my shed from jobs past, and I shall connect it over there and that'll be job done. So let's have a look. So let's crack on with finishing that off. Right, where are we? So background, cable tied over here, tucked neatly, cable tied neatly onto a bit of vacuum pipe. Round here, I could have made it a bit longer and made it really neat and come all the way around here and stuff like that, and I'll probably do that a bit later because I've got a nice long bit, but as I've got time and I need to go out because this is my daily runner, I need to go down to the shops. That'll run this neatly around here, and you're wondering why I've got a dirty cup of hot water. Well, it's remains of what was tea in there, but to make sure you get a nice snug fit, because that's really tight putting on there. Little trick is to stick it in some boiling water, and that'll make it pliable enough to go over the end. And there she is. I could have used this bit, but it's getting a bit old and brittle, and that pipe will have squashed down in there, and I don't want the pipe's capacity to go down less, so using the old hot water trick, that's firmly neat along there. Like I say, I will pack and tidy it up, but I've got to go out. But that's on. That's, look, a piece of metal, using its original bracket, using its original bolt, using the original bolt from the water bottle, piece of vacuum line which you can buy for peanuts, for pennies, but I happen to have lying around in my shed, a few cable ties, using the original pipe, not messing, bending, just make sure you don't kink the pipe. I haven't got to muck around with T-pipes and other bits and pieces down there because it's all as it was. Pretty much 5-minute job. Yeah, 5-minute job, and it's done, and it's out of the way, and it's, yeah, sorted. It's out of the way, it's not going to get no damage, and now I've got the space for the bigger tyres to have some turning. So yeah, right, so if you like what you see, hit the like, subscribe down, hit the subscribe down button, and my next job is reference to my arches coming up over here and over along here, is to cut some more of this away along the line so I can have the arch tube coming along and dropping down onto there. So right, I'll come on to the next job. So like I say, if you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next one. But for now, it's a wrap. Till next time, bye bye.